Hi. So my last video, I said that 2025 might be the year of the grab and go wheels, and then all of a sudden, I saw the release of the rocket, the Extreme Bull rocket, and boy oh boy, that specification is ridiculous. As in 168 volt on a 15-inch wheel, C40 motor. I mean, it looks amazing on spec. It'll be very interesting to see how that translates into riding, because obviously, C40 motor is very hungry in terms of power wise. So it'd be interesting to understand how they'll manage dips. When I'm talking about dip, as in when you over torque a wheel, because that wheel is probably going to have like a 2P battery, 2 parallel battery, and that is a recipe for potential cutout. But let's see how they do that. Let's see how they handle it. For me, the Aero is still the one I'm looking at, but I could be surprised. The rocket can definitely surprise for sure. But anyway, let's talk about the 3 wheels right now that I think, if you are in the market looking for a grab and go wheel, what you should consider. There's the Aero, which I've tried a very early prototype, and it's going to be amazing. I'm just letting you guys know now, it's going to be amazing. It looks fantastic. There's a little bit of a challenge that they have with the positioning of the Velcro and the limb pad, and I do agree with some of the comments as well, that if you are going to be producing a wheel like this, you should at least have Velcro already attached, or at least have a flatter surface. But I'm sure the guys at NOSFET will take care of that. And then you have the rocket, which, even though it's a little bit more expensive than the Aero, it still shows or still provides the best bang for your buck. I still feel with that specification is ridiculous. 168 volt, C40 motor, 1500 watt hour battery. It's a bit more heavier than the Aero, coming in at 28. I think that's probably going to be rounding up to 29 or maybe 30, but which is quite heavy. But if it's got a torque to actually support you, then it will feel lighter, right? Because torque always make wheels feel more fun, more lighter, more energetic. And then don't also forget that there is the Inmotion V9, which I've also ridden, and that is more of a proper, corporate, wheel being created by a corporate company in terms of culture, right? Whereas the rocket is, just put the biggest and the baddest engine inside the car and then let's just go fast. Whereas Inmotion has a more measured approach. So, which should you get? I've been fortunate enough to have tried 2 of them. So I've tried the Aero, the prototype, and I've ridden the Inmotion V9, and I really do like the Inmotion V9. It's very polished. The suspension, even though it's not the most advanced suspension, but it works, and I believe that at this this price range, this level, this type of wheels, you need something that's easy to maintain, easy to service, and I am also quite I would say tempted by the V9. Let's just put it that way. I'm tempted by the V9 only because I've ridden it and I know how it feels like, so I know what I'm getting. The Aero is still pretty early, but I believe if they can hit all of the KPIs that they say they're going to hit in terms of the design, in terms of the look and feel, it's going to become a winner, but we don't know that yet. But for the Inmotion V9, we know what we're going to get. It's already out there. People are already riding it. But then there's a rocket, which is the outlier, right? Is the one where it just came out of nowhere. But obviously they've been developing it for a few months. It's not just like they didn't just put it together in a week. I hope not. So yeah, that's my quick hot take. So this is my quick hot take on the 3 wheels that I think currently, unless Bigotto comes out with something else like a Falcon Pro or something, which I'm probably working on. But for me, the three wheels that I've got my eye on this year in terms of grab and go, because I'm tired of big wheels now. I just want a grab and go wheel. I would say the Aero, the Rocket, and the V9. And if you want to grab one of these wheels, check out the link below and grab yours from eRides. Until next time, bye bye.